Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to kill a kit and do a project share. So I thought this time I would record what I start with and then I would share what I make. So here is the June, I believe it's 2023 SCT sampler. So this is a bit of an older one. They don't do this sampler anymore. They have a slight variation now, and it's by Scrapbook and Cards Today. And the nice thing is it just comes in this little envelope. It was just, I think it was 6 times a year. And, or yeah, maybe it was monthly. I can't remember now. But, and then this is what's in the sampler. And so in this one, they always send a die, some paper, some embellishments, and then sometimes they'll have something extra. So this time they have this Hero Arts stamp set, and it's a layering strawberry set with some sentiments, sweetie, hey there, shortcake, and I miss you very much. So I thought that was cute. These turn out pretty cool because it looks, you know, a little bit more realistic. So I'm going to try to use this, and then the collections they've included this time. So they include some items from the ephemera packs, and then they include some of the papers. And one is the Sweet Sunshine collection, and the other is, and that's by Photoplay, and then Pink Fresh Studio Tourist Mode collection. So this is a very summery set, and so I thought I'm trying to get through these, plus using them in the summer. I feel like I have a bit more inspiration that way. This is what the sentiment, so it comes all in this little bag, and that's what is sent. The sentiment is hello friend. I really like this one. I like the font in it, and I like that it comes with a shadow die, and I like that you could even cut that apart, I think, if you wanted to. So that I think will be very useful. Here are some of the stickers and ephemera that I was sent. So going places, happy place, there's a little tag there. These are, they look like Polaroids in little frames. Okay, and then the papers. So this looks like, if I had to guess, this would be the Pink Fresh. Okay, oh, I really like that one. Whoops, there's another piece. So definitely a lot of travel inspiration. This might be good for a mini album or maybe a travel layout. Although these, like this and this and this, could be used for basically anything. Oh, and then this one I believe is probably Photoplay. This feels like more Photoplay to me. Even the paper feels different. There we go. So, oh, I really like that one. That's beautiful. That would be cool for a beach layout or a card. I like that too. That would be cool to make like grass or background. Okay, so that's what I have to create with. I do also have the Doodlebug Berry Sweet. I have some of that collection, and because there's strawberry stamps in this one, I might dip into that as well or use the stamps with that collection. So, okay, let's see what I make. I just started to kind of break the pieces into different piles of the way I thought I would use them. So this reminded me of grass. This reminded me of water. So I'm going to make some cards, probably some scene cards out of those, some landscape ones. This also reminded me of almost like a picnic blanket. So I thought I could maybe add to that. This would also be fun as almost like a beachy background, so I might use that with a little piece of that paper, or I might use the other side for some cards. And this one also has a bit of a beachy, watery vibe. So these ones here, these ones they're just a little bit harder for me to figure out what I want to do with. They're not really inspiring me, unfortunately. They're not that they're not cute. These are super cute, but I really like this one. But because it's just this one small square, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it yet. So I am just kind of putting them aside for now. This one's great because it's a stripe, so you can use that for almost anything, and same with that one. And I do like the suns on the other side as well. So I'll leave that with its coordinating ones. And I have to really think, maybe I will use a card sketch or like a sheet load or a Jess Crafts design to make these. Okay, and I have a couple of cut aparts that I would like to try to use, and some stickers, and then I'm gonna try to use this berry stamp set. I also have this on Going Places, and I'm gonna try to use the Hello Friend die. So I'll just kind of play around with this paper and see what happens. Okay, so I finished up using the papers, and I made some cards. So I just kind of cut some card base, some bases, and layered up some pieces. I used some stickers from my stash, and these were stickers as well from some old collections. I was actually able to use the stamp set that came with the collection. It's a Hero Arts layering set. So I made a couple of used it a couple of times. This one came out a bit more purple than I intended it, so I had to switch up what I was going to do, and I just layered it with this dark blue because I thought that matched a little bit better. And so this is one of the sentiments also from the collection. So this is what came with the kit. And then I used some of the cut aparts that came with the kit. There's the other, there's another stamp from the layering strawberries. This one I just cut out the one side and then just cut with my scissors around the side. I made 2 cards using a Jess Crafts template from jesscrafts.com. Those were really simple, and the sentiments came from the kit. These, probably my favorite was this Hello Friend. I like how it has the little stitching in it. This is another little piece that came with the kit, and I just added that. And then I think these ones were my favorites because I loved this wave paper and I like the Hello Friend. So that just made me think of something like splitting in the middle, almost like kind of colors, but it could be water, it could be just like a piece, something cut in the middle. I just really liked how that looked. And these I made similarly, just a couple of beachy scenes using some pattern paper and some stickers from that collection that I took stickers from. This Waving Hello is from the Waffle Flower. It's a newer, it's just from a couple of months ago it was released, sentiment set. I really liked that it was all beachy water type sentiments, and it's called Coastal Greetings, and I just have the stamp set, so I just used that and just cut out a rectangle and added it. Yeah, so that's what I made, and this is basically what I have left. So I forgot, I thought I was done, and I had nothing big enough to make a card out of, but I still had this Stay Cool, so I'll just pop that into maybe with my summer papers and that. I'll probably do the same with this. And then this is just a frame, so I'll put that with my other frames. I have a little drawer where I keep those, and same with this little tab. And then I have, these are the like bits and pieces that I have left. Now technically I could probably use like this and this to make something, but I didn't love these papers and I found them difficult to work with. So this for me is just gonna go straight into the recycle bin, and I'm just really happy that I have another kit finished. And now these pieces can go into something a bit more useful. I just have my VersaFine here because that's what I used for stamping. And then I can put my die with my dies, sentiment dies, and that way I'll use that and my layering stamps with my other layering stamps. So then if I wanted to make something, then I have that there. All right, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you like this content, then I hope to see you soon. All right, take care. Have a good one.